Welcome to the world of binary search variants, where we explore how to efficiently search in different scenarios. Binary search is a powerful algorithm, and we'll see how it can be adapted to solve a variety of problems beyond the standard sorted array search. We will explore locating the first and last occurrences of an element and searching in rotated sorted arrays. These variants leverage the core principles of binary search to maintain efficiency while addressing specific search requirements. Let's begin with the standard binary search algorithm. It operates with a time complexity of O log n, which means it's very efficient for large datasets. This algorithm can return any occurrence of the target value if it exists multiple times in the array. The key requirement is that the array must be sorted for binary search to work correctly. If the target is found, the index of its occurrence is returned. If the target is not in the array, the function returns -1. Here is an example of a Python implementation of standard binary search. We initialize left and right pointers to the start and end of the array, respectively. The while loop continues as long as the left pointer is less than or equal to the right pointer. Inside the loop, we calculate the middle index. If the element at the middle index equals the target, we return the middle index. If the element at the middle index is less than the target, we move the left pointer to mid +1. Otherwise, we move the right pointer to mid -1. If the target is not found, the function returns -1. Now, let's discuss how to find the first occurrence of a target value in a sorted array. The goal is to return the index of the first instance of the target. If the target appears multiple times, standard binary search might return any of those indices, not necessarily the first one. To find the first occurrence, when the target is found at the middle index, continue searching in the left half of the array. The code here implements this approach. First, the variables left and right are initialized to point to the beginning and end of the array, respectively. The result variable is initialized to -1, which is returned if the target is not found. When the element at the middle index is equal to the target, the result is set to the middle index, and the right pointer is moved to mid -1 to continue searching for the first occurrence in the left half. If the element at the middle index is less than the target, the left pointer moves to mid +1. Otherwise, the right pointer moves to mid -1. Finally, the function returns the result. The process of finding the last occurrence of a target value in a sorted array is similar to finding the first occurrence. However, instead of searching the left half when the target is found, we search the right half. The aim is to find the rightmost index where the target value appears. If the target appears multiple times, the standard binary search may return any of these indices, not necessarily the last one. Here's how you can modify the binary search to find the last occurrence. Initialize left and right to the start and end of the array, and result to -1. If the array at the middle index is equal to the target, set result to mid and continue searching in the right half by setting left to mid +1. If the array at the middle index is less than the target, update left to mid +1, else update right to mid -1. The function returns the result. To find the number of occurrences of a target value in a sorted array, you can combine the techniques for finding the first and last occurrences. The approach is to first find the index of the first occurrence, then find the index of the last occurrence, and use these indices to calculate the total count. If the first occurrence is not found, it means the target is not in the array, and the count is 0. Otherwise, the count is calculated as the last index minus the first index plus 1. This formula gives the total number of times the target appears in the array. Here is the code implementation. First, find the first occurrence of the target. If the first is -1, return 0. Otherwise, find the last occurrence of the target. Return last minus first plus 1. Now let's tackle the problem of searching in a rotated sorted array. In this scenario, an array that was originally sorted has been rotated by some number of positions around a pivot. The challenge is to find a target value in this array efficiently. The standard binary search cannot be directly applied because the array is not fully sorted. The key is to determine which half of the array is sorted, and then check if the target lies within that sorted half. If it does, search that half. Otherwise, search the other half. Despite the rotation, this method maintains a time complexity of O log n. Let's consider a previously sorted array that has been rotated. The algorithm checks if the left half is sorted. If the left half is sorted, check if the target lies in the left half. If it does, discard the right half and search the left half. Otherwise, the target lies in the unsorted right half, so discard the left half and search the right half. If the left half is not sorted, then the right half is sorted. So, check if the target lies in the right half. If it does, then discard the left half and search the right half. Otherwise, discard the right half and search the left half. Here's the code for searching in a rotated sorted array. The function takes the array and the target as input. The left and right pointers are initialized to the start and end of the array, respectively. The while loop continues as long as the left pointer is less than or equal to the right pointer. Inside the loop, the middle index is calculated. If the element at the middle index is equal to the target, return the middle index. Now check which half is sorted. If the element at the left index is less than or equal to the element at the middle index, the left half is sorted. If the element at the left index is less than or equal to the target, and the target is less than the element at the middle index, the target lies in the sorted left half. So set right to mid -1. Otherwise, the target lies in the right half, so set left to mid +1. If the left half is not sorted, the right half is sorted. If the element at the middle index is less than the target, and the target is less than or equal to the element at the right index, the target lies in the sorted right half. So set left to mid +1. Otherwise, the target lies in the left half, so set right to mid -1. If the target is not found, return -1. Now let's walk through an example of how to search for a target in a rotated sorted array. Suppose we're searching for the target 8 in the rotated array given. Initially, left is 0, right is 9, and the first mid is 4. The left half of the array from index 0 to 4, which is 7, 8, 10, 12, 15, is sorted. Since 7 is less than or equal to 8, which is less than 15, we search in the left half. We update right to mid -1, so left stays 0 and right becomes 3. Now the next mid is 1. An array at mid, that is, array at 1 is 8, so we found the target at index 1. Now let's explore how to find the minimum element in a rotated sorted array. In a rotated sorted array, the minimum element is unique and acts as a pivot point around which the array is rotated. The standard binary search algorithm can be modified to find this minimum element efficiently. The key insight is that the minimum element is always located at the point where the sorted order changes. Here is the code implementation. If the array is not rotated, that is, if the element at left is less than the element at right, return the element at left. While left is less than right, calculate mid. If the element at mid is greater than the element at right, it means the minimum element is in the right half, so set left to mid +1. Otherwise, the minimum element is in the left half or is the mid element itself, so set right to mid. When the loop finishes, left will be equal to right, pointing to the minimum element. So return the element at left. To summarize, we've covered several variations of binary search, each designed to solve specific problems efficiently. We've discussed how to find the first and last occurrences of an element, search in rotated sorted arrays, and find the minimum element in such arrays. Remember, for the first occurrence, continue searching in the left half when the target is found. For the last occurrence, search the right half. To search in rotated arrays, check which half is sorted by comparing mid with the endpoints. If the target is in the sorted range, search there. Otherwise, search the other half. The key insight is that at least one half is always sorted. Remember that the minimum is at the pivot point where the descending changes to ascending. By adjusting the search space and comparing elements, these variants maintain the O log n time complexity, making them highly efficient for large datasets. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.